I know I said I was going to wait till tomorrow morning to do this recap to try to get my mind straight, but um, I thought about it and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just going to get this over with. Um, get this done, talk about this game, then go to bed um, while my stuff is charging up. So it's our final NBA in-season tournament group play against the Milwaukee Bucks on national television. So while this is on national television, the Miami Hurricanes was also on national television. So it's one of those pick and chooses. It sucked, but this game, um, for a neutral basketball fan, it did not disappoint. I thought, despite what happened with the Miami Heat, I thought this was a pretty entertaining ball game. The results sucked, but this was a really entertaining ball game. It was close. It ended up being a close game for the rest of the way. Even without Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler did not play today. Or tonight. I keep saying today, but really it's tonight. But then we have a full force from Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard, who the guy who we're supposed to trade for, combined points of 65 points. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Anyway, for the box score, we're going to start off with Milwaukee because they are the road team. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I mean, what did I just say? 33 points. 33 points for him. But the three-pointers has 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He has himself a double-double tonight. I mean, really? I mean, what did you expect? Chris Middleton, 17 points, a three-pointer. 8 rebounds, 2 assists. Brook Lopez, 12 points, 2 for 2 with free throws. 5 for 10 on the field goals. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Damian Lillard, 4 three-pointers, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. He is assist away of a double-double because he has scored freaking 32 points. So 33 plus 32 equals 65 combined. And Beasley with 16 points. He also has 4 three-pointers, 10 rebounds. He had himself a double-double, assists, and a block. I mean, Jesus. The main score tonight for the Heat is Bam Adebayo. Now for the Heat, Kevin Love with 6 points, both of them were three-pointers. He had himself 10 assists, so his rebounding was really good. Duncan Robinson, welcome back, recovering from a thumb injury. Welcome back him. He has 3 three-pointers, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. He has 13 points tonight. Bam Adebayo, 31 points tonight for him. 13 for 27, including those ferocious dunks. Oh, Giannis has some dunks too. 10 rebounds. He had himself another double-double. 5 assists and 2 blocks, including the ones against Milwaukee. Kyle Lowry, I thought he played great, trying to step up his game. 21 points, 3 three-pointers, 4 for 4 on the free throws, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal and a block. Really good game by Kyle Lowry. I hope he's doing okay. He got hit in the face during the game. And you have Josh Richardson, who got royally screwed at the end of the game. He played great. Josh Richardson, I thought he played great. Filling in for Jimmy Butler. And with that, he has 20 points, 3 three-pointers, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Josh Richardson played great. I mean, he flat out played great. Now, off the bench, Jamal Cain with 5 points. Impressive. Caleb Martin with 14 points with 2 three-pointers. And Jaime Jaquez, still not a disappointment. He has himself 14 points. Absolutely great stuff there. Now in the first quarter, ugly first quarter. It was an ugly start by the Heat. Milwaukee was going on a run. It was 15-2 to start the game. But then Miami was beginning to pounce back with the shots. And it got close. We were down by 2 at one point. And then at the end, Giannis being Giannis. And then Lillard being Lillard with the 3-point foul for his favor, and which allows him to be, well, of course, 3 for 3, which ends the third quarter 31-22. So not a good first quarter. Not a good first quarter. Second quarter, definitely a tighter one and much better for the Heat. We start with Jaime Jaquez points. Jamal Cain making a free throw. Bam, Antetokounmpo colliding with each other. And then it became a war of shots. They were not going to miss. And it continued to the third quarter. Now, Jaquez is making some shots in. Bam Adebayo trying to be a team leader. Duncan Robinson make a pull-up shot. But with all of that, with an impressive showing, it became a tight game. It is a great one. And Jamal Cain, this is why he made the team in two-way, making a 22-foot three-pointer for himself to put up ahead by 3, and Malik Beasley would tie the game up, and then Richardson would get a score in. Milwaukee always has an answer. They always have an answer whenever we go up ahead. They just do. And then they go up ahead at one point, and then we go up ahead. It became a mirage of lead changes in the second quarter. So, and then there was a foul on, first of all, what a nice dunk by Bam. And then there was an offensive foul on Brook Lopez. What ended up happening was he actually hits, I think it was Kevin Love, as far as I remember. He hits someone in the face while driving up to score. The Bucks challenged it, and the call stood. There was no evidence to overturn it. The elbow or the hand or arm hits somebody in the face. I think it was Kevin Love. Now they're saying it's not a foul, but I think it's a foul. When you hit somebody in the face right here, it's gonna be a foul every single time. That's part of the rule. It's literally part of the rule. I looked at it, and it's clear as day, foul. I don't know what you want me to say. And then a little bit after that, we capitalize it. Kyle Lowry make those 2 free throws, and then Kyle Lowry making another jumper. And then we would go, and then we would get up, and then Kyle Lowry with the pull-up shot. We would end the second quarter 62-59. We would actually win the second quarter in this one. Third quarter, it's a tight one. It is a tight third quarter. It starts with Chris Middleton's driving layup, and then Kevin Love with the three-pointer. And it became a clutch one. Problem is, you can't. There's no answer to stopping Giannis and Damian Lillard. And Giannis freaking make a three-pointer early in the third quarter. Are you kidding me? You're gonna allow him to take a three-pointer? It's ridiculous. Then Bam responds with a layup, blah blah, tie game. Then for the rest of the third quarter, after the Lowry jump three-pointer, it's like you get a lead change, and then you take a lead, and you take a lead, and you take a lead. All right, now after that, Bam Adebayo with a alley-oop layup. Now there was a foul on the Heat. So what happened was there was a foul. Was there a foul? Whatever happened was there was a coach's challenge on for the Heat. Whatever happened was Giannis is trying to make the shot. Bam Adebayo was not even touching him, and yet they call a foul anyway. So the Heat had to use the challenge, and the challenge was successful. So the Heat get the ball. The Heat would get the ball, and then we would make a jump shot afterwards, and then we take the lead again. So it became a really back and forth. It's a war. It's a war in this third quarter. And then with the three-pointer going up ahead, Miami was really battling out against Milwaukee, even without Jimmy Butler. They were battling it out. It's a really entertaining ball game, and we end the third quarter 90-95 Heat. So a great third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, I mean, what did you expect? What did you expect by this? Then we couldn't. We just fell apart. So then after that, Milwaukee starts off with the shot, and then they would continue on from there. But the Heat would try to hold on as best as they could, thanks to Bam Adebayo, Duncan Robinson. But every time we try to do something against Giannis, we get called for a foul, and then they capitalize on it. And then the Heat commits turnovers, and then they capitalize on it. And then for the rest of the time, for the rest of that point, the as tight as it was, Giannis and Damian Lillard were holding off their grounds. Now they would lose the lead eventually thanks to Kyle Lowry's 3-pointer. It became 115-118. It's a tight game, but of course you give up another three. It's Damian Lillard. And they never recovered since. And then we started missing the shots. And then this happened. Josh Richardson, for whatever reason unknown, called for a foul against Damian Lillard, Josh Richardson. But here's the issue with this foul. Before that foul even happened, Damian Lillard traveled. He traveled the freaking court. He traveled. He didn't even dribble. And yet, he get called for foul. He flopped. I don't know how that's not a technical. But he freaking traveled. Damian Lillard traveled. He should have gotten a technical. But you know who else got a technical? Eric Spoelstra, our coach. He freaked out, went enraged on the side court. He was enraged. He was doing all this. He was flipping out, jumping like this. And he gets called for a T. And then Damian Lillard had a three-point foul shot, including the technical. And next thing you realize that's how he lost this game. Kyle Lowry would try to give us some hope, and then Brook Lopez would seal the deal with a dunk, pretty much. Another miss by Duncan Robinson. Giannis or the Bucks rather passing the ball around. Giannis make that dunk. Ball game. Milwaukee Bucks clinched a spot in the in-season tournament, so it was a good battle. It was a good game. I'm not going to say the referees were the big reason why we lost, because that's really not his. We just have no answer against Giannis and Damian Lillard. But please, dude, for the love of God, show some consistency. Now, for the field goals, 48-94. I never talked about field goal range like that. 48-94 for the Heat. More shot selection than the Bucks did. Bottom line is the Bucks had some open shots, and they would convert, unlike the Heat. It's sad. Free throw percentage is 88.9 for Milwaukee compared to 66.7 for the Heat. And they out rebound us. No surprise there. Their largest lead was 13 compared to the Heat, which is 5. So, not good. Not good at all. And we lose this game 131-124. Now, what does this loss mean for the Heat? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have no answer for this. And the reason why I have no answers for this, because what happens to the third spot in that group play? Do we get eliminated? Or do we go to the wild card knockout? I have, tell you the truth, I have no idea. As far as I know, I think this might be it for our run in season tournament, and then we would have a week off on NBA, and while others play in Las Vegas. I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea. But anyway, while that happened, it is what it is. Not for tonight. 0 for 3 in Miami sports. The Hurricanes lost badly. Florida Panthers got screwed, and the Miami Heat losing a tight one. 0 for 3. I'm more pissed off for the Florida Panthers loss than this one. The Heat gave it their all. They really did. They played their hearts out. and it was just not enough. Without Jimmy Butler, it wasn't enough. And then we have bad news. We lost 3 straight games. We were up, but we were in the 3rd place in the Eastern Conference to drop down all the way to 7th place. Teams like New York are winning. Philadelphia is back to the winning ways. Milwaukee, no surprise. Boston, no surprise. How about the Orlando Magic? All of a sudden, becoming the team to force be reckoned with, is now in 3rd place in the Eastern Conference. That's a shocker. The Orlando Magic of all teams is I consider them a sleeper team. Is now freaking winning every game. They won 7 straight. Literally after we win 7 straight. Oh, now it's personal. We'll see what happens when we get there, when the time happens. But anyway, there you go. That's going to do it for this video. If you have enjoyed this video, and I know, again, I said I was going to make this video tomorrow, but I think when I have a little bit of energy left, I might as well just do it. I might as well just do it, get this done, and then go back again tomorrow. So yeah, folks, that's going to do it for this video. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to my content, because Miami TV guys are back. And what he does, he'll be right there with you for your entertainment you deserve. As far as I know, I think we're finished with the NBA in-season tournament. I think we're finished. Shame. It's really a shame. If we didn't lose to the Knicks, we would have had a better position than we did right now. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, there you go. That's going to do it, and I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.